Hola everybody! Today we're heading over to Prime Motoring. Traffic just cleared up a little bit, so we're not looking too bad, but you know, typical New York traffic. So what we're getting done today is we have an axle back there, brand new OEM axle for the passenger side over there on that side, and we've been having some issues with it lately because it's been kind of knocking a little bit. So pretty much at full lock, when I turn the wheel either left or right, usually at low speed, so when I'm going to pull into my driveway or pulling out a parking spot, you can hear it sort of clunking. You almost hear like a click, 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 click. So I'm pretty sure that it's an axle. I tested it out over the summer, not over the summer, maybe like a couple months ago, and it was definitely confirmed that it was coming from that side. So definitely know it's that. For the longest time, I thought it was the front end links or some other suspension component. I could still be wrong. This is self-diagnosed, and again, I'm not a professional, but I'm 90% sure that it's the axle. So we have this part here. It is the axle oil seal, so that is what's going to go into the transmission side. It doesn't look like too hard of an install. I was going to do it myself, but it's pretty cold now in New York. It's, as you can see right there, it says it's 44 degrees. So I've done work outside in colder conditions, but I also don't want to be left without a car in case something does go wrong, because I've never done it before. I used Mr. Subaru's video as a reference. He had done the same install on a 2013, I believe, either 2013 or 2014 Crosstrek, and I'm pretty sure for all the modern Subarus that it's pretty much the same install. So yeah, so I pretty much got the oil seal, all the little components that I would need to make this work, a special toolkit, I forget what it was called, but basically to press in that oil seal bushing, as well as the 32mm deep socket in order to take off the little axle nut that's on the end of it, because I don't have a 32. So I'm pretty sure that's about all you need. Like I said, yeah, it's not too bad of an install, but I wanted to make sure that it gets done right. Alright guys, so we're here, and I just want to see if I can simulate the sound for you guys. So currently have the car in drive. I'm going to put it in reverse, and I'll go slow. Actually, once I turn the wheel, you could hear it. Let me see if it picks it up. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys can hear from the inside, but it definitely can be heard from the outside. So it turns out that my diagnosis of the axle being the issue was in fact wrong. Prime said that it was actually my preload on my springs that was set a little bit too high. So I actually set it to 5mm, which was IAC's recommendation, but I'm going to go ahead and drop that back a little bit. Another thing I want to talk to you guys about today, the reason why I've been away for so long is I've been on a bit of a grind lately. So I've been developing a new website. It has to do with automotive services, and I'm going to be making it available hopefully in the next couple of months. It really depends whenever the web designer is done with everything. We're going to see how it goes. I'm doing sort of like a test run now, so we're only going to be offering the services to Queens, so that's local to me. So I'm going to try and recruit as many businesses as possible to kind of help me out with it. I don't want to disclose too much information. I'm going to leave you guys in the dark, at least for now. But this has been the reason why I've been away, because this is something that's really important to me, and I hope that I could share it with you guys as soon as possible. And as far as updates with the Forester, there hasn't really been too much new that's been done to it. I can share some of the things with you guys. So this front lip was actually replaced, and we actually painted it, because the first one that we got, we never painted it. And if you guys remember, this part right over here had cracked, so we went ahead and replaced it, and we painted it, sanded it down and everything, paint, primer, all those different layers, so it's looking pretty good. So yeah, so I'm pretty happy with how it came out. You guys could see a quick 360, so yeah, pretty happy with that. We also got some new tires because our old Hankooks were pretty worn out. We did a lot of rally racing on those tires, so they got pretty grinded down, and as you can see, these, they have lots of meats on them. These are the Continental Extreme Contacts. We actually changed up the size a little bit. Let me see where it is. Yeah, right here. So our previous tires were 245/50/18, so we actually went with a bit of a thinner sidewall, so it's 45 instead of 50. And the reason being is because right now in the front we have about, I want to say like a 2 finger, maybe 2.5 finger gap between the top of the tire and the fender. Right now it's on, you know, it's actually being suspended by the jack, so you can't really tell. But yeah, about a 2.5 finger gap over here, and in the rear it's about a 3.5 finger gap. So the goal is to eventually lower this down and the car will be sitting a lot more comfortable because we do have that tire, that thinner tire, so it should look a little bit better. Also, as far as quality, I hear a lot better things about the Continentals than the Hancooks. The Hancooks I got really because they were on sale at the time when I got them, I don't know, maybe 3-4 years ago, something like that. So these I hear a lot of pretty good things about. I was going to go ahead and get the Michelin Pilot All Seasons, but right now it was just a little bit out of my price range, so these were actually a pretty good deal. And from what I've seen, the track tests and the wet tests and all that, these pretty much stack up to them. They're not as good in hard driving conditions and summer road conditions, but they are better in winter and adverse types of climates and things like that, adverse road surfaces. So yeah guys, other than that, really haven't done too much to the car as of recently. Yeah, and I'm pretty happy with it, how it's been performing. I did actually go on a nice, pretty fun run with my cousin who has a G80 M3. I'll actually post the video right now. So yeah, so his car is JB4 tuned. He has 600 wheel horsepower. I'm at 300 wheel. That's when I had my ethanol map on, so it was 300 wheel. Right now we're on the 93 map because getting ethanol and sitting there pumping it at the station when it's cold out is not really ideal. So now we're sitting at 275. But in that video it was 300 versus 600. I was flat out. He was flat out, and it looked like I was parked. Yeah guys, that pretty much wraps it up for this video. I'm really excited to share more about the website with you guys once it is finally done. Hopefully we'll have an app out soon after that, because I think it'll make it a lot easier for some of you younger users and people who have businesses and things like that. And yeah, I'm just really excited to share it with you guys. You guys know what to do. Go ahead and follow on all social media. Leave a like and comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care now. Peace.